Hi, my name is Sandra J, coming to you live from Discover UMES in the studio. Have you ever played Russian roulette with your life? I didn't think so. Believe it or not, drinking while driving is equivalent to someone playing the death game with their lives. Today we have a special guest on our show by the name of Amber Randall. She will tell us her story of how her life changed dramatically right here on Discover UMES in the studio. Hello, Amber. Welcome to our show.
Hello, Sandra.
How are you?
I'm fine, and yourself?
I'm doing pretty well. Now, could you introduce our UMES family viewers and tell us about yourself? Are you a student here? What's your classification and major?
My name is Amber Randall. I am a junior. I'm from Chicago, and my major is English education.
Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, now I was taken in by your speech, and you're in my advanced speaking class, and I was taken in by your story. Could you tell our viewers about your story?
Okay, I came here from Chicago. I'm coming from an all-girls Catholic school, so me coming to an HBCU was a totally new experience. I was introduced to alcohol very early on, my freshman year, and it became a regular routine of mine to drink on the weekends or during the week with my friends. My mom had shipped my car down here from Chicago, and so I was driving around. And on occasions, I would drink and then get behind the wheel of my car. At the time, I was living in Del Mar, Delaware, which is about maybe 30 minutes from here. And one night, I was driving home under the influence, and I was speeding. I was probably doing about 80 miles per hour. And my car, it slid on some ice on a curve where I should have been going slow on, and it hit the guardrail and flipped over about 3 times. When it was all over with, my car was upside down. I didn't know if I was dead or alive, and some guys who had seen the accident actually pulled over and pulled me out through one of the windows. So
that's a very scary story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what made you want to share this experience in class? Like, did you think that anyone was gonna judge you for getting behind the wheel under an influence?
I really did. I used to tell people that I wasn't drinking when I was, just because I was embarrassed about it. But I decided to share my story because it's a real phenomenon. People are dying every 30 minutes from people who are drinking and driving. And it's not safe at all. And some people think that they have a high tolerance to alcohol and it doesn't affect them, but it really does affect you. Okay. It goes straight to your brain when you drink alcohol.
I'm just happy that you were safe and no one else was involved. And you were the only person in the car.
Right, I was by myself and no other cars were involved.
So what were the consequences when the police came? Were questions asked?
Well, yeah, they asked me a lot of questions, and I had to pay a lot. I had to pay for the guardrail, which is thousands of dollars. Had a DUI, and I had hospital bills to pay for. My license was suspended. It was a lot of consequences to go along with that. My car was totaled, so I didn't have a car.
Now, how has this experience changed your life as a person now? Do you speak about it more? Do you do interviews like this one?
This is my first time doing an interview about it. I don't usually talk about it, but it has changed my life tremendously. I know the effects of drugs and alcohol on you, especially while you're driving, and I refuse to do it. I refuse to get in the car with someone who has been drinking and driving because it's just not safe. I'm not going to risk my life just to have a little fun.
Understandable. Well, thank you for coming to our show and telling our viewers about your story, which was very tragic.
Thank you.
I'm sorry to say, but we're out of time for today. I'm your host, Sandra J, and have a great day. Thank you for joining us right here on Discover UMES in the studio. We'll see you next time.